Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will take the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cyclones, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for the big play. And he's got it at the 10. They'll mark him down right there. And how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage?
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Wide out trying to get it in. And he cruises it. The give is to Taylor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third down, going up top. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense. Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Direct snap. It's Taylor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He's got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Pulls it in, the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
It'll be third and long. He wants to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Illegal blocking. 'Cause 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 'c
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air, it's Lindsey. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen and pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Powers through the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, the power run here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They're not thinking three. They want the touchdown, and here they come going for it on fourth and short. Got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Minnesota! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Handoff to the single running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up and throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Cyclones are on the move. To the air, it's Beck. Finds his target down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Minnesota.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Sowell. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Cyclones are marching down the field. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
offensively, you want to run that counter, right? You try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these go-arounds. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead is down to a field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off to more than a solid start here, operating with a 13-10 lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. First down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Trying to set up the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give out of the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They get to the line quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Off the boot, looking for his man. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He covered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Beck. Fires complete on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
you find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety. So zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Looking left. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Bringing it back. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing bold, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
It is perfect. And they go back on top. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
This one's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
The Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Taylor. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cyclones! How about this defense taking one back to the house? The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Taylor has it. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Nestles it in at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Completes it in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pick the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, and Sowell. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Sowell. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And that is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have...
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way.
He's got it on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Finds his man, it's Jackson. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Beck saved his best for last in 2024, 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in the system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. On the run, it's Hansen. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
And the Cyclones will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he muffs it, a loose football.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Snake! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Iowa State! To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This time it's complete. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet and trying to stay in bounds. Did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed inbounds.
Makes the grab. It's Tracy. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's
deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the 2nd half. And right when he was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cyclones come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
He breaks a tackle. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And the Cyclones have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but
turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. taking it the other way. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from the 42. Off the RPO, complete.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down.